we are sure for an every but the latest neck a crabba details kakre more transfers and Sakran and Yami adu mechna Europa League final you who the GSM Manchester to space the beje. Into my main updates kakranembra. Barcelona ebo Inter Milan ewo UEFA Champions League semi-final second leg, you know. That was on the 6th of May. And omo boy will go see Mienza San Siro. Naken, after the game, Anna Inter Milan for head coach Simone Inzaghi, share Inter Milan in penny for. I know see the team or person in the next season. No. Akrana ye friend Femi Lopez will see a kind of Barcelona. No. Neni jeno. Nankonya ya. Inter for penny for between Barcelona for akasa. Nanka Femi Lopez no. Ohun sa as Barcelona under Hansi Flick. Ye ka first level no bia ye fita. Ono no onse da enyo obi obewura first level nim. Banka mbetima ye no ma convince boy no. Nanka Femi Lopez abe joining Inter Milan bobuku na. Anko no Simone Inzaghi na ni beje ho. Ana o ka kire Inter Milan fo mpanyimfo no. 3 days later, ana Inter Milan mpanyimfo eto omonsa e de frɛ 2 members of Stellar Group. Omo represented Femi Lopez. Na nipa mienu omo free Stellar ekɔ meeting ase no. Na ye Joshua Bennett, ana Luis Alonso. Ana omo kɔ meeting ase. Na omo kɔ share Inter Milan mpanyimfo no. Ana Inter for the two omanim say. Oma branti ye friend say Davide Fratesi. Manchester. Ana Atletico Madrid aba ho so omo pa branti no. Ana omo say pe obi a obe replace Mkhitaryan. Enti say Davide Fratesi e free bobo ni mo mbenyeska. Mkhitaryan ente bi obe free bobo ni. Enti omo branti na ye friend Femi Lopez no. Anka omo pese omo di kan ni omo wie. Ansampo kra na se boy ni ti ase a. Omo di offer akọ Barcelona ho. Ana nipa mienu no omo represent Femi Lopez omo free Stella. Joshua Bennett. Ana Luis Alonso catch omo say. Sadi we pa de ebeye din say betimesi. Because boy ne de wa catch omo say. For now deal be a baby and omo reject deal no. De toswo Barcelona a president Juan Laporta. Enye ready so be negotiate with any team. Omo head coach Hansi Flick onye ready so be job Brenton because number 10 position of Barcelona no akoye Femi Lopez and Dani Olmo enti on peso be lusu emu ba akubia ana fans na nka so nwo Barcelona no abrante na esam Femi Lopez no omo da abrante na koma so nti omo nye ready so be job Brenton ni na enche bia na Barcelona renew the contract October year etwem 2024 omo renew the contract at the court 2029 our release clause of 500 million euros ewom. Enti so mu interfo ani abre Femi Lopez so a eni ade so mu kukrus kakesie bia emma Barcelona ntimi nka da bi na interfo kro no nyidie se omu oseska no ana nipa mienu omu represent Stella for no eye Joshua Bennett ana Luis Alonso ka kire Inter Milan fo mpanyimfo a omu say sadi we die ebe den say ombetimi akọ Juan Laporta ni makoka kire say Inter Milan for epe no by interfo say omu die omu hwe nim say omu nkoka bibi ntre boy no because Davide Fratesi be free bobo konim ana brante fense Mkhitaryan Femi Lopez ton peso be replacement by king meeting ase no onim say Stella for ne catch Inter say Manchester for cry the 50 million euros by Barca rejected enti say na ye wo ho ni nyina Manchester for the 50 million euros akọ Barca wo for Femi Lopez ama Barca rejected enti enim de ba kosie say Inter for the bid beko ana so mo mfa bid emba me call Real Madrid da what is story no ho about eye anti-Budeme na nipa wo push sa deal no eye Florentino Perez conversation occurs between Florentino Perez and Xabi Alonso or the to Xabi Alonso and him say 2023-2024 Madrid La Liga or the Champions League ye ka key players are nkofo bo Vini ni abo Jude ni abo Courtois by no mu player ba ko bi te bench a eso mu ni den sa dey a ofi bench ba obesisa ni o ma de ma Real Madrid bobuku no eni abrante friend say Joselu sa season no na Joselu mpokra no ye ka Real Madrid regular players on ka ho ba no na ye o mo third choice o mo third top scorer players omo say goals kese sa season for Real Madrid no on the toso miensa o say 18 goals na omo kwaje Champions League ni 2 goals o free bench ebe hye dem Real Madrid against Bayern no Emma Madrid for no any J pa enti say no Jabi Alonso eba be fa bobukuo no enye match bia no betima dominate ye wo match bi wo wa emu be yedene na dan na onpe profile ne ball ne te say Hoselu obi a oye striker ono a on be ye starter obi owa se ball no mu yedene na Real Madrid for ye omo cross score box no betima pema hye no to ni sesi a ono no Florentino Perez no La Liga no we di etirache play and the profile ne te say Hoselu no eye anti-Budome Croatian new striker 10 no ono no hu ni say all the same profile et say Abrante friend say Hoselu no oba Madrid phone ko tueska kese bia ma Osasuna enko more than 10 million euros ana oba betina bench because on be regular starter on number 9 position e be Mbappe ana ne star no te say Hoselu pepepe na this season in Pokra no Real Madrid first struggle because assume ye den a just a Rodrygo no ye center back no a ye tintin no on the begina box ni aye crosses no entirely no mun confessor player and profile it say Hoselu ye anti-Budome ba wa catch Jabi Alonso say on force no say Jabi Alonso gitu say opesa profile ne dia ono Florentino Perez obeli this deal no enti eye no crest Florentino Perez a propose anti-Budome e dia che Jabi Alonso ni nyina wo Jabi Alonso so obeji atum say onjintu yen twanso ni enko England Chelsea ekofa Renato Viega edi free FC Bar edi ne buy omutua 14 million euros and ekofa Abrante no Chelsea for me yet ase say ade ba ko ma ni J Renato Viega ho no eye ne versatility otimi bo as a center back a left back and otimi bo as a defensive midfielder Boba ye na onhu nioma so yi and ma Chelsea for edi Abrante ni kopie mu e wo Juventus Chelsea edge 4 million euros every Juventus for sa loan no. Na Abrante no ekọ Juventus ne modern ba akoso ani wo Juve. Ama Juve mpenyin for say. Omo pese omo ye deal ni permanent. Ana omo call Chelsea for mpenyin for say. Anka Renato Viega ne pese deal ni permanent because ye hu ne say Abrante ni poko ni future with Chelsea. Ana Chelsea for say no problem. Samo pene dia. Permanent deal ni ye beji 50 million euros. Ana Juventus for say says kan wo soro dodo. 50 no mu ntimi ntua na omo Juventus no omo sika sem wo fom omo mpokra fiat for no twe omo after say Ronaldo free on his kana ekọ ohoso Juventus ne nkoyi enti 50 no wo soro Chelsea for say omo ntis kan so kapre 1 euro kromo nyi mfre so enti Juve ni 50 million euros a omo nja Abrante na chidi na onim say Juventus mpanyifo decide say Chelsea pay 50 million euros dia omo Abrante bi a friend Douglas Luiz omo koto ni 50 million euros every Aston Villa and de ne baye na Douglas Luiz na omo koto ne baye no obaye nyoma nkoyi ne value ne so ate say from 50 million euros na above 40 million euros enti saa dia eni omo de Douglas Luiz omo value ni 40 million euros no na omo de 10 million aka ho na omo de akọ Chelsea already at the time na Douglas Luiz so Aston Villa no na Chelsea pen dada enti say Douglas Luiz value ni 40 million euros a omo Juventus e de 10 aka ho na akoye 50 for Renato Viega Chelsea for catch from say omo mpe player plus cash omo pe cash nko enti Juventus decide say Douglas Luiz no omo discover ka ho na omo de akọ Newcastle for Sandro Tonali Chelsea where biem na omo pe Dinhausen ana say Dinhausen e call Real Madrid Chelsea e likely say Disasi ana Bedia Shell on beton baako Disasi dey so obo loan with Aston Villa Bedia Shell so no Inter Milan te said ye wo kan ye no aye confirm say Inter Milan for show interest e wo Bedia Shell mu so sa two center backs ne Chelsea beton baako na story no e beto odwa so na wo si etwem say ye no kra na say ye no kra confirmation na ba say ye no kra say Chelsea ne Ajax a defender hato e twetwe nkomo aye confirmed say Chelsea ne Ajax defender hato e twetwe nkomo na adekunti ama Chelsea epe player no based on omo policy omo pe young talented player the quality no wasoro a obe fit Chelsea project ne pepepe no omo tutu omene na omo say hato no or 19 years or you very good otimibo as a left center back and a right center back na Chelsea ne Ajax for twetwe nkomo na no and Ajax for dia to Chelsea nim say hato no enyem nkwa na mu po na Liverpool mpo kra so ho un say ukọ Liverpool Netherlands collection na aba ho Holland for players ne ko pa omo head coach slot e Netherlands ni omo captain Van Dijk every Netherlands say Jeremy Frimpong Netherlands ni and omo midfielder Ryan Gravenberch Netherlands ni enti Liverpool for so push for her to deal no na football no ken maka say enye nyamesem weni nya dia wo betwi mo kwa ye ho na Chelsea for no dese Liverpool for no de a kire her to omo say no ya akra development ehia enti in the conversation between Chelsea and team football mix and representing her to and omo ka chance akra na we di 19 years no somebody ne call Liverpool left back ono onye bimbo because Liverpool for kwa for before fraud number Milos Kekes eba onye regular starter left center back ono ehọ ne Van Dijk dia entade na ombra Chelsea se left back no obeba kukura ye ni ho a ona ebo left center back obebo enti Chelsea for the Liverpool for say sakra ne call Liverpool a Milos Kekes ba onye bimbo left back ono so no Van Dijk ho onye bimbo enti Chelsea push for this deal mate say Chelsea bet to make 55 million euros for her to enti e hwede di oni ba kwesi medema no sie no ma me nko wie wo Liverpool ne Manchester City ntokwa no enu aye di nkomo bebre about Milos Kekes say Liverpool for no ma ye meeting Liverpool for present your first bid near 35 million pounds additional 5 million na akoye 40 na nkomo twetwe na nsi because Bournemouth for ne say is kaniswa na kin anopai ni awie won say what Man City din wo mpa say Man City for so abel room for Milos Kekes no na story ni any details awiem the new director of football for Man City Hugo Viana and a friend Bournemouth for president of football operation Thiago Pinto omo nyina free Portugal and our friend Thiago Pinto busa ne say na enu amone Liverpool for meeting ni say ne kosi ye and also ye meeting bibia koye ba Liverpool for sika nom de bae no endru de ye pe no and papa friend say Hugo Viana say Liverpool for ntimi ntua de mo pe de a ye Man City for Pep Guardiola crack actually me say ope a specialist about the left back un say Man City so after Benjamin Mendy call ye no omunya a proper left back and omu ye ready to pay sa cash no by boy ne de one Liverpool real personal terms by Man City for so you ready to pay the bomb for ne pen.
Well,
and say when the better brand here. So say the can you say we say Liverpool 40 years here. Now 45 million pounds no mukutia Edema Bomber because Man City are ready to pay that cash.
And I'm read that boy sitting a bomb off. You know, say two players are almost bomb off a scour upon it on a seminar.
Oh, so what did the house and the
house and so much. It's almost just go.
Bomb
of your business.
Oh, they'll do a lot of business.
Your business.
They'll do. My lost Kekes, and of course, a woman say, Liverpool for now up over 1 year. In fact, last year it was Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag, and a penal. And a United for the Coquasa signed a deal in the off. My lost Kekes, now down for Pani Dominic Szoboszlai, close friend. In Tinka, Anya Dominic is trying to convince him. The last time I told you, it's a Liverpool priority at the left back position because Chimikas and Robertson, they want to let them go. And see, my Lord said, you're more benefit. Even Jurgen Klopp time. However, the problem is that Liverpool for tickets, you muna star be keke and no one it in and I'm bomb of four, they will take the deal and on Messan swap onwards account. In saying, come on, you're different. Kakra City, dear. You're per left back, the dada. See, I know na aka, yes. Okay, dear Tiana say, you see, I love how the teams are trying to improve. Next season, looks like we are going to see better teams than what we are seeing. Of course, Manchester City may improve. If I watch Arsenal today, me sure Arsenal and Nema no more na. They've played second. We keep on mocking them. Second again, ole. Now, Arsenal want to improve. Ken, Arsenal or Gabriel Martinelli were left to. And I dare to ask, say, Ken, Martinelli, is he a bad player? Gabriel Martinelli, is he a bad player? 2 years in here, Arsenal will market him or per quality left winger. Ababeshes our position. Last season, I'm negotiating for Nico Williams, and we deal, you know. They were willing to go as far as 50 million euros. Martinelli, they are still in search for a left winger. Echesa say, Arsenal want to improve. Liverpool away. Bisa won say flowing fit no oba obe say he. This season Dominic Szoboszlai 10 album has it been bad? I didn't Liverpool lepe flowing fit aba be show. Waje Lake. Ope so here den, ope so improve. Ope Milos Keke sha be left back or Trent Eko or Akoto Jeremy Frimpong be show. It is a teams ni nyina trying to step up. Ken and opana medwe won say Chelsea for more here den. Me say Chelsea
da do ma to yi dem.
Debi Chelsea ni mu ho no. I say what per standards pa na where you just the lowest standard you from more Champions League. Mami ka some cho Joao Felix oba Chelsea be one of first one fast one. Christopher Nkunku was say Chelsea giant manoko. Jadon Sancho on Drew Chelsea level not yet.
Obi about Champions League final last say. Chelsea players no omo one about Champions League.
Any more for no. Dia mariska no. Omo asesi a metimi me say si omo bo say ebia next season the coach will love to keep them. Noni Madueke, Pedro Neto, Nicholas Jackson, Tariq George, and ebia Giu. Apart from that, Sancho Derby, Joao Felix Oba Derby, Christopher Nkunku Derby, Muhalu Mudrik situation are you unknown. Even those players staying at Chelsea, are they good enough to compete in Champions League if Chelsea qualifies for Champions League? So we don't say Chelsea are qualified for Champions League. Yeah, they attack no kwa Nicholas Jackson, Muhalu Mudrik, Pedro Neto. What do you call Champions League? They are here. So my point is that I understand maybe Chelsea want to wait for their fate. Some may qualify for Champions League and some won't. But Ken, that means yes, that say Arsenal like compare Rodrygo goes. Not Chelsea to ho. Chelsea compete Arsenal for Rodrygo goes. Say Arsenal. Nico Williams. Not Chelsea to us. Chelsea. I am not going to compete for Nico Williams. Nico Williams, no boy is saying.
That was Jadon Sancho.
Oh,
Jadon Sancho. Our form. Jadon Sancho. Just say ujina nine so. Different between Nico Williams today.
Baby, Nico Williams the wingers now footballer. Who the presence or the body piano.
And you know been na Jadon ye Dortmund. So maybe sasa or ye Dortmund. Now then the Premier League coaches now more by United and Chelsea. You know
this I keep on telling people say football there are standards. So Anthony, also call Betis or Bopa. What do you call big club or on to me more Obiane level. Truth be told, Chelsea, it is not as if they have not given Jadon Sancho opportunity. So they have given him that opportunity. Say Chelsea standard, you know, Sanko for now they call. I think say Chelsea should start competing. Marketing more. Okay, maybe they just want to wait for the Champions League for then. And you know, ever came. But Chelsea needs to be active, especially any more dear. I was say Chelsea talk about and we best if they want to compete because next season, I dare tell you, say teams now improving. Oh, next season it won't be easy like this. Well, I mean, try me some this way. Let's say, Kylian Mbappe. Numbers are when you're a fee. A Ballon d'Or numbers, 41 goals.
Man of the match will be for the EU Spain.
Oh, say technical guys, you know. Match 14.
Man of the match be based.
See,
oh,
Ken, where say you are not being fair to him, but Ken, me who sound common. I mean, show there. Lamine Yamal so far was just 7. Lamine Yamal was 7. Pedri was 6. Rafinha was 5. Okay, Kambomwa, 18 man of the match awards between 3 players.
Mbappe quite 14.
Mbappe was 14. Vinicius Junior with 2. Jude Bellingham 1.
La Liga
ya. Oh, kasi yen nyina hwe bi o pese o kire sei. King.
Rafinha was 4. Lamine Yamal was 7. Pedri was saying 5 and 6.
Rafinha was 5. Pedro was 6.
Pedri was 6. Rafinha was 5.
Lamine 7.
Lamine 7. Mbappe 14.
14.
Okay.
I don't be point. The problem is that Barcelona are spreading the man of the match awards because team, you know, Nkarane Bobo, everyone is operating well. But over Madrid, what this statistic speaks to us, they say over Madrid this season, and Kylian Mbappe Nkwano will show so is serious.
But Real Madrid, Barca players, combining 18.
Exactly. And you're bad 18. Now Real Madrid and Nipa Bako for 14. Now Jude Bellingham ne Vinicius Junior come with the Miami and Sano. It tells you say, Afi, and you Kylian Mbappe Nkwano will show so is serious or Bebo board the Real Madrid. Because in any case, some numbers way say Madrid for J leg umpa and Kayaka Ballon d'Or and Kylian Mbappe be ruby. But the numbers na Kylian Mbappe and I keep on saying that it is a Ballon d'Or numbers. However, nobody will regard these numbers because competition na who do team in room no you did not do well. And Kylian Mbappe he has done well. 41 goals so far na dear. Solid numbers. They are supposed to be okay. Barcelona for the tennis said DBI because of for me front three. Normally, ubon say Barca goes I was through bebre. Na Barca die free. Maybe a Barca die he just giving you assist. Mekani esi sudia say the last time a Barcelona J Champions League 2015 Luis Enrique team no. Yewe season na Messi ama Barcelona 58 goals. Neymar no ama Barcelona 39 goals. Luis Suarez 25 goals. But Esan say you cannot compete season with only 3 front players need to know. You need one player be free chireba anya bia na or complementing the effort. That season Pedro gave Barcelona 11 goals. Shadie Afi boys me fan to 2 omodie ho. Lamine Yamal 18 goals, Rafinha 34 goals, Lewandowski 40 goals. Ferran Torres na otse Pedri in 2015 no, wama 19 goals. One say in 2015 the gap between the MNS and Pedro na distance ni mu wapa o. But afi distance na e wabat enwa bebre sa. However, Ferran Torres is giving Barcelona goals. However, in Komami ni udini nyina Deco ene Hansi Flick ekwa meeting say still Barcelona here a front player. Omo the front three wo. Omo baako a oka wo giving them goals. Still they are not satisfied. Omo say Ansu Fati ne Pau Victor there. Omo standards ni they are still in the market searching for a forward.
Okay.
Omo so mo per forward obetimi abo as a right winger. About a left winger, obetimi asanso about a center forward. Ni born in because in any case they say they want to be stable with Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal. But still now almost all another forward at the account.
So Arsenal go forward we go almost go for Gabriel Martinelli. That boy me when he say I say respect Onya ana. Hey,
Rodrygo respect. Oh, I agree.
Gabriel Martinelli, Arsenal team on about the crowd. But
I agree. He's young. I think he's 23 years. Martinelli beat me up Barcelona. But I say in Komu it is going in favor of Marcus Rashford if Obetimia convince Manchester United to take less because Barcelona phone to have 40 million now. Man, you for
Rashford.
What I say?
Okay.
It is if Rashford can convince Manchester United now, figure no way less okay for Barcelona, they will do that. And yes, sir, Nidinia out of the box because of Sika Manchester United are looking at. But me know what say still Barcelona are searching for a centre forward.
Well, I know Ayel Dawson. Biggie, bra na yenim komo kakra.
My mention here from Manchester United. If you ask the about what me sure say player be any budget, na player be a be kai pa. A coach or ball under that particular coach. Na ne career no a progress and as a name a con kind of such a player. Inti I'm sure say Barcelona this particular season. Player about what ni rent me fi Hansi Flick da. E be Rafinha. Rafinha in the sense that at a point, no ye player or mu jane kwa man free Barcelona team ni mo. Nico Williams and come up and mua. But eventually a new coach steps in. Coach is stepping in on any Juma Waya wa Branty and today. Oh, you Barcelona top 3 players are only money Rafinha and Femfim. And the coach I friend say Hansi Flick. There is no way say Rafinha every be fi anase ni din be free na no mu da you a lot of coaches almost improving players performance and when it gets to that particular stage players they are highly indebted to those coaches because almost feel say almost na asasa niam ade am kaya Carlo Ancelotti ni James Rodriguez anytime we be share player ni bi o make sure so ye player ni ho adwuma e ma player na mfa woni bad form a wom or get it to the best of form e ma niam akonkan enso de ma no na nkobo mi di nyina be si player friend say Amad Diallo so ken akwada ne kasa na akwada ne say ono ne de obeso otena Manchester United no si akan because he feels say under a year coach I friend say Amorim emfa ho so oba Manchester United ne ma nkonkan no ono akwada ne de niam akonkan man and he feels say otena coach ne nan ase na oye adwuma he will get to the top and become a world class player ken Amad Diallo as a player from Atalanta na akwada ne model was from the youth team no nya promotion ekowura the senior team mo okowura senior team na ne model mo nya bad but getting a lot of game time na a problem Manchester United went calling looking at the quality of who akwada ne mu and omokofa akwada ne buy oba Manchester United was started with under 23 na niam ekoye but to break through to the senior team na a problem and omodi ni loan ye okobo ball e was Sunderland okobo game e was Rangers and anu so okoba looking at the last one okoye was Sunderland numbers to my championship ni no and a man for benya GDA say oba Manchester United senior team ni mu a omo ye show so obetimi abo about 39 games for Sunderland and or share 14 goals our championship ni mu and a Manchester United assign kokofa na buy oba under coach friend say Eric Ten Hag last season he wasn't that good na injury say hano this season of Chelsea very well Manchester United ball first 5 matches our Premier League ni mu no only player no created the most chances for Manchester United who the and at Ten Hag Chelsea so bench Brandt no. But when coach I friend say Amorim stepping into the club, when who something different about the player, he feels that this is a player with so much quality. I bet me they have won a project for Manchester United, and or Chelsea so Mark Akwadana Akwanya. Akwadana to new opportunity the one disappointed. Almost every game Amad Diallo boy, he proved his worth. Manchester United Jesse Nimo at a point. He was a player who play na Manchester United supporters issue because some few say Akwadana quality ni adi omu here o team nimu. Anytime be or fit be as a so team bo. As we speak this season, you be just one United best player. Obeka say you Bruno. Yes, you true. But per numbers, so you Bruno free one more. Second best player of Manchester United. MA player friend is Amad Diallo. Bruno has 8 goals in the league. Amad Diallo has 7 goals in the league. I'm 6 assists. It's in the numbers, no, and the papa friend is Amorim. Kosoro and yama kind of man. And for a young player like that, no baba be share coach or bringing out the best in him there. Ubisano so person tana only coach in Juma. He is going to say yes, obey here coach in Juma because the coach has brought out the best in him as a footballer. And into the mema other examples. Rafinha and Hansi Flick there, Carlo Ancelotti and James Rodriguez there, and I believe that this is one player under Ruben Amorim or Manchester United and found the bad performance or poor performance of the team. One player coach na improving now Manchester United players and yaje. No money na be doing one dance player friend is Amad Diallo. Ken Tottenham is still looking for a coach. Now a team ba ko abeto abontin sisia. A Brentford for coach friend is Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank di ba abonte no question am bisa me ho ne say Thomas Frank any bad coach to be honest, but is he the kind of coach at Tottenham here now? I am asking this question before because Ken Thomas Frank as a coach onya obia what prove say he's a winner when it comes to trophies, but Tottenham bo ko ne ba bi omo gina no if you say per players omo to per investment omo ye at least they have to get closer to winning certain trophies. It's a coach. Oh no, Anje Postecoglou. Etimi do makwa kopia mi the Europa Cup final mpo. They feel say domestically na money mon konkan. It is so mu ja ne kwan ma ne ko. But Thomas Frank na ye di ne ho nkomo no. Adwuma na wa ye Brentford no. O asumdue, wanya bre. E na wanya time, patience ankasa. E na odi build this particular team. Oba Brentford in 2018 be assistant coach. Obey assistant coach no. Any a man opportunity. Eba be head coach. Obey head coach 2021 and odo mo qualify by Premier League ni mu. We did 13th for Barca, we did 9th, we did 16th and was science we did 9th and after that 9th this particular season. At Brentford there is no form of pressure. Say chinchina akwane trophies because can for 74 solid years. Now there is no coach what me the Brentford that qualify by Premier League. In fact, in their history, Ono na the second coach of the qualified Premier League. And at Brentford, he looks untouchable. Even one say, position will league log, they don't have any problem. But Tottenham for the same as Umbia Mane the Ayer Juma. Omobeman the same time, Amane the Ayer Juma. I feel say it is a no because Tottenham I enjoy Champions League finals. Omobo Europa Cup finals. And the Omo feel say where they have gotten to consistently they always have to be at the top. It is so nyabre. Mfa coach of Baba Befa team now. Me sure say Thomas Frank is going to be that ideal coach for Tottenham as we speak. Unless say Omo tiase. So we have time to build that particular team and give the performance they want. Kakrabi on Manchester City. Can Manchester City, Pep Guardiola and Manchester has no excuse in there. They have to win against Bournemouth. It is because Bournemouth, Ariola born home in this particular season. Baby Ojinano. So Ariola are winning the next 2 matches in Impoa. Unqualified for Europe. On Kahu Europa Cup and on Kahu Champions League. It's baby Odi team na bada. Their best performance when it comes to points accumulation, he has done enough for the club. Or you okay, or encore relegation. That alone is enough. But Pep Guardiola ain't me anya trophy be this season. That's a one science one qualifier and Champions League. A bigger problem. Manchester City Bobo. I always say that when you qualify for the Champions League, can attractive players and only a one and a two. A science of Boma wants to keep you key players. The kind of quality a Benham of a show, me jitum say was wrong. But so Manchester City now open Champions League qualification. No matter what team says a Benham of more, and this is a problem at the mouth. Kevin De Bruyne, born the last game with he had a net, and the Manchester City team no should be at the party. I was so to me making sure say Obama supporters not that kind of smile. I bet last longer in their memories on their lips. Why you enough for the club no? But at this stage, free one no trophy be at least help the team qualify for the Champions League. Na Nieman Konka in Manchester City. I am sure say quality a City war. And that ambition of qualifying for the Champions League, that alone should be a motivation enough for Manchester City to overshare Benham. Well, I'm going for a straight win for Manchester City team now.
City Beshene. It is City the Champions League.
Possibly a 2-1 win, yes.
I'm qualify for Champions League. Okay, and you're biggie.